In this short video, we're going to create a simple duration-based schedule in Microsoft Project. We're going to start that with the workday breakdown structure, which is the one we've used for Peggy Shed. So we've got the initiation stage, is what we're going to look at, and underneath that we've got another task. We're going to define what the shed's going to be, the product. We engage the people involved in it. We're going to develop some options about how we go about it. We'll run a short business case, and then we're going to have a little review and approval stage. And each of those is represented by work breakdown structure numbers, one for the high-level initiation activity, and then 1.1 for define the product, 1.2 and so on. Now, we'll start that with a blank sheet, a blank Gantt chart in Microsoft Project. And we can see we've got here a work breakdown structure number, which is automatically graded for us. We have a task or activity name, start date, a finish date, and duration. And the rest we're not going to bother about too much. So we'll start off by putting in a high-level task, which is initiation. And you can see already that it straight away creates a work breakdown structure number 1 for us. So the next task we're going to put in is we're going to define the product. Okay, because that's a subtask of initiation, we're going to indent it using the indent button up here. And you can see that gives it a work breakdown structure number 1.1. Now we just paste in all the rest of the activities, the tasks, so we can see that effectively we've created the first stage of work breakdown structure. We've got start dates on them, and the start dates are essentially the project start date at this point, which we said earlier. And the duration, it just goes, you haven't told me yet, so I'm going to make that 1. And we can see how that's represented in this Gantt view over here. So the next thing we're going to do is say, well, let's look at some of the dependencies. So what's the sequencing effectively, how things happen. So we know that we have to define the product before we engage the stakeholders, so we have something to talk to them about. And we're going to go and select those two adjacent tasks, and we're going to click the link button, and that will basically put them in a sequence. We'll define the product, proceeds, engage the stakeholders, and we can see how that's represented in our bar over here. We also need to do something similar with developing the options, because that's the first activity we're going to do with the stakeholders. So again, we'll select, hold the control key down, and then select the dependent task, developing options, and we'll use our little link button, and we can see the immediate effect here that also starts at the same time as we engage the stakeholders. Now the rest of the activities, from writing the business case, review and approve and so on, all follow on from developing the options. So we're going to select all of those, and here we go up there and click our link button, and there we go, it's all lined up. Now of course this doesn't tell us a huge amount, it doesn't tell us when the project's actually going to end, because of course we haven't put any durations in against it. So we're going to quickly do that. So we think that defining the product is going to take 1 day. We'll do a workshop on that. Engaging the stakeholders, well, we're going to engage them for the whole period of the initiation, so we're going to make that 7 days. Okay, developing the options is I think that'll probably take 2 days. Data workshop and a day to write it up perhaps. And then when those decisions are made, we will actually write up the business case. And we've given ourselves 3 days for a business case. Review and approval will take another 2 days. And we think we probably need a couple of days of contingency in there. And then we have a milestone at the end, and milestones are 0 in duration. And if we type in 0 there, we'll see that it creates a little lozenge marker for us, which is the convention used for milestones. So we can see in a matter of 4 or 5 minutes, effectively we've defined that initiation phase, we've created the dependencies appendices that sequenced it for us, and put in the durations, and it tells us from where we start to where we end, what the activities are, and when we're doing them. It's as simple as that.